of world champion. Jaime and Toller sending out their Pokemon. Wolf and Ray squaring up on the field. It's like we're watching a mirror match. Jaime with a Thundurus and him on top. A Hydreigon and Ludicolo from Toller. Meanwhile, Ray sending out his own Hydreigon and Metagross to a Terrakion and Thundurus from Wolf. Down goes Abram's Thundurus. Meanwhile, a fake out in the seniors. Will we get a flinch? No, but a Thunder Wave. Causing paralysis. And the Masters exchanging blows. Wolf, Glick, crit hitting the world champ. And Ray loses his Metagross. Meanwhile, that Hydreigon of Ray's is sending a shower of pain on Wolf. It's a revolving door of Pokemon. Toller sending out a Metagross. Jaime seems excited about something. A Cresselia out on the field. The Masters are exchanging blows. It's almost too much to take in. A close combat in the seniors. And that fighting gym is going to boost the strength. That's a massive amount of danger. Coming for Toller. Can his Metagross hang in? Meanwhile, Wolf sending out a Heatran. Ray Rizzo answers with his own Tyranitar. Ferocious and angry. In the junior to them, a game. And one game could cost them a title. Brian's Rotom finally out of the match. Hitmontop. Doesn't land a thing. That Sableye is good at evasion. Looks like we just had an earthquake over there. A brilliant protect from Toller. And Wolf using a substitute on his Heatran. And Heatran won't be taking damage anytime soon. That's going to be a super effective hit on that Thundurus. Out goes the substitute. No, thank you, says Ray Rizzo. A huge hit to Wolf's Thundurus. Meanwhile, Brian and the juniors is just hanging by a thread with his Sableye. It's another Hydreigon for the seniors. Toller's Hydreigon already paralyzed. And a berry will negate some of Toller's damage. And he's excited about that. That Metagross is in for another turn. A huge hit on Jaime's Latios. And it's out of here. Every Hydreigon on the field is paralyzed. Amazing. Wolf's Thundurus hanging on by a thread, by a micron. What will the two-time world champ do to knock off these hardy Pokemon? And Abrams Cloyster using a razor shell. But Brian's Tyranitar is too beefy. He says, I'll stick around. A well-played protect by Wolf Glick. And Ray Rizzo answers with a protect of his own. Sandstorms raging in both the Masters and Juniors. And Cresselia is raising his stats. The trainers have to choose their next move carefully. Ray Rizzo sending out his own Cresselia. And a missed sucker punch in the juniors. That's gonna be big. Out comes a razor shell. Does negligible damage to that Hitmontop of Brian's. A bullet punch right in the seniors. And it's a critical hit. Toller's Cresselia, confused, pulls off a side shock. Can Jaime's Hitmontop withstand the punishment? No is the answer. Another razor shell from Abram. And Wolf's Heatran just barely still conscious. Two trainers with their head in their hands. What will happen next? And that's Abram with one game to Brian 0. Brian's got a little bit of catch-up work to do. And here's a big blow to Ray. Cresselia losing speed. The room is changing dimensions. And it looks like Toller just lost his Metagross. Now, folks, you can see that battle timer there, too. Oh, an enormous ice beam. Is that going to hit the Thundurus? That's going to be a massive blow. Amazing. Jaime's Thundurus still hanging in there, thanks to a berry. Gotta love the citrus. And Wolf finally loses that tank of a Heatran. With a confused Cresselia, he may be in trouble. Meanwhile, Brian and Abram sending out their Pokemon once again. Looks like we've got two twin genies out on Abram. Landorus and Thundurus versus a Rotom and Sableye. And that's the world champ with the win in the Masters. Wolf has to be thinking, what have I got myself into? Ray Rizzo knows his stuff. It's time to reassess strategies and pull oneself up by the bootstraps. A huge paralyze for Toller. He tosses out his Ludicolo. Meanwhile, in the Masters, Wolf carefully selecting his Pokemon. It's Wolf Zero, the World Champ 1. And Brian is just pounding Abram. A one-hit KO. Abram loses his Landorus. And Jaime and Toller still duking it out in the seniors. Wolf and the world champ tossing their Pokemon out on the battlefield once again. And Toller's gonna take a huge hit. Can his Ludicolo hold in? Oh my goodness! A Citrus Berry saves the day. And Toller's Cresselia hitting Jaime with a massive hit. Oh, that's got to be hard for Jaime. With two paralyzed Pokemon, that's going to be a super effective hit. Can Jaime hold in? A massive move for Toller. Amazing! Jaime Swampert still kicking. Meanwhile, in the Masters Division, it's a revolving door of Pokemon. And that's the game for the seniors.